Aw, they're so cute. Hey guys, this is Awesome John 22 coming at you today with another review, and as you can see, no clever character-specific intro today because these guys aren't really going to win the now coveted spot of Best Megatron. They're more like an honorable mention. These guys are, of course, my Cyberverse Megatrons. They're the only ones I really have. Though I have been meaning to pick up the Cyberverse Commander Megatron from Prime. He looks pretty cool. And I would really like to get my hands on the G1 Cyberverse Megatron. This guy here, the green tank, is, I believe, based on the G2 Megatron mold, which I've seen it. I've seen the mold I'm thinking of. I've seen it. It's a very cool mold. This looks a lot like it, and this is, of course, movie Megatron, as you can see. Revenge of the Fallen movie Megatron in his tank mode. Ooh, whoops, dropped it. Of course, as you can see, he has jet boosters on the back because he is a jet tank. This is really just a micro review for fun, you know. So let's get him transformed real quick. You can see the tank here, very cool, green and purple deco. Looks very Megatronian-ish. Transformation is simple enough, but very clever. I like the transformation on this guy a lot. We're going to split this, bring it down, come back here, flip out the legs, and now up here we're going to rotate this down, and that exposes his head, which, as you can see, has the gun attached to it, and I really like that. I think that's a really nice touch. Now bring down his arms, and there he is, all transformed up. You can see he's got a great Decepticon logo on his chest. He's got, if I can zoom in close enough on it, there you go, a very nice Megatron head sculpt. I love that head sculpt, and it's a cartoon Megatron head sculpt. Steady my hand a little bit. Very nice. Very nice detail on his cannon. Very nice detail overall. There's a lot of great detailing on this guy. A lot of great paint apps for Cyberverse. Fantastic. He's got good posability, so zooming back out. He's got these transformation joints on the back here that allow his arms to move up and down quite a bit. Then he's also got them on a ball joint that will rotate a full 360. He can rotate his head, his gun along with it, and he can move at the hips and bend at the knees. So very nice. Very, very nice. Moving on to movie Megatron. He also has a pretty clever transformation that I really enjoy. But first, as you can see, very nice silver all across him. Very nice molded detailing. And he ends up looking, Decepticon symbol, ends up looking very similar to the leader class vehicle mode, which is not a bad thing, because as we saw, the leader class vehicle mode looks really good. The only difference is his head is not visible there. It is visible back there because of the transformation and because of the size. So what we're going to do to transform this guy up is first we're going to come back here and we're going to unpeg these from these panels. And they're tight pegs. They're tight pegs on mine. Tighter than you would expect at the size. Anyway, next we're going to fold these down. And then come up here. We're just going to split this whole thing so that these panels end up on the back. And that gives us our two arms. And he is done. And now I'm going to try very hard to stand him up on the first try without him falling over. But I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to work. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, and it worked. Fantastic. Because he is very top heavy. It's really the only downside to it. And I really like these little guys. Let's take a look at his detailing too. You see he's got a very good head sculpt there as well. A very good movie Megatron head sculpt. Zooming in on it, very great detailing in the chest. Great detailing in the legs. You can see the tread legs are in the right place. The cannon ends up in the right place, though he doesn't get the crab claw arm, which is kind of a shame. And he's more proportionate than the leader class too, which I really enjoy. He ends up having a slightly smaller yet still proportionate left arm, and a slightly larger yet still proportionate right arm. And now he's not going to stand. Great. Yes, his feet are very small. Very, very small. And I guess the designers thought because he doesn't weigh much it wouldn't be a problem, but he has those panels on his back. Anyway, guys, these are the Cyberverse Megatrons that I own. They're not fantastic. They're not the greatest toys ever, but I love them. I like putting them on my desk and chilling out with them. But neither of them is the best Megatron of the modern age amongst the Megatrons in my collection. They're just, like I said, honorable mentions, and they're a lot of fun, and if you could find them, I would pick them up. Especially this guy, if you're a fan of the older character designs. Not this one so much, this was more my personal preference, because as you know, oops, there we go, he fell. Because as you know, I really enjoyed that version of Megatron in the movie, even if I didn't enjoy the movie very much. So, yeah. Well, that's my first micro review. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with a review of a deluxe class Megatron this time, so we'll see how that goes. This has been Awesome John 22, and I will talk to you guys later.